Hello, welcome to Tallinnopen YouTube channel. Here we'll tell you the history of this city, interesting places, interesting events, where to go, what to see and how to relax. So click the subscribe and press the bell button and get to know Tallinn. In order to understand Soviet modernism, we should go back as far as end of 19th century, the time of big changes in the world. Industrialization brought new materials such as cast iron and steel and also forced people to change their lifestyle. For some, it's time of pessimism, well reflected in the literature, but for some it's also a hope for better life. People started to move from villages to cities in order to find work. Modernism was born as a response to problems which the existing architecture could not solve. The needs of every human being started to grow. Pioneer of modernism, Le Corbusier announced that everyone should be provided with sun, space and greenery. And Louis Sullivan has changed the view on architecture with his famous statement, "Form follows function." Early modernism absorbed secession, and from now on every building should be functional, aesthetic and economical. The House of Writers was built for Estonian writers and their families in the beginning of 60s. The building was designed by August and Haili Volberg. Some of the artists still continue to live here. The Estonian Writers' Union was founded on 8th of October 1922. However, in 1945 it split between those who emigrated to Sweden and those who stayed and worked here under Soviet Estonia Writers' Union. In this building there is also a restaurant which was built in the same year and actually it's running until now. The restaurant was named after sculpture Pegasus, made by Estonian artist Edgar Rias. It was first abstract sculpture in Soviet Estonia, made out of aluminium. As you can imagine, during Soviet times menus weren't looking too exciting due to lack of many products on the market. However, this place became very popular. The location turned it into elite place of meetings for artistic circle in Tallinn. Now the restaurant serves mainly Estonian cuisine. '60s are interesting times for Soviet Union due to new rule of Nikita Khrushchev, who brings modernization into USSR. In comparison to Stalin, he's more open-minded and looks for innovations. His official visit to America in September 1959, where he met Marilyn Monroe and watched Can-Can, definitely left some influence on him. Here we can see one of the proofs. The American idea of department store was brought to Tallinn in 1960, making Kaubamaja an iconic shopping center. In comparison to other stores, this shopping center had a wide range of products as for Soviet times, which made it also a great touristic attraction. And the last object of today's episode is the flower pavilion located in one of the most beautiful districts in Tallinn, Pirita. It was designed by female architect Valve Pormeister, and actually it was her first major project. It was erected in 1960. This pavilion was meant for exhibitions, conferences and weddings. The view here looks stunning all day round, no matter of the weather. For design of modernism, it was crucial to mix contemporary and archaic elements with nature. The design should look natural and simple, highlighting the contrast between objects. The main goal was to make art useful and functional. The early problem of this place is, however, lack of proper restaurant due to big amount of visitors. In the beginning there was only a modest cafeteria and it was always crowded. Valve Pormeister designs an extension to the pavilion, a cafeteria, named after Estonian folk dance, Tuljak, a jumpy dance in the rhythm of polka. It's hard to believe that something what looks so simple today was a real trend in mid-60s. The restaurant was renovated in 2015, turning into a stylish place in Tallinn. The design was upgraded, but the spirit of 60s has been kept. Some of the old days attractions, such as inside pool, were restored close to original. Apparently, you can also get still old recipes here, such as herrings in tomato sauce or cognac cakes. Visiting Pirita, we cannot move forward without mentioning Olympics of 1980. I think you can guess what's going to be subject of our next video. Thanks for watching. Click like if you enjoyed it and click subscribe to not to miss any of our new videos. See you next time!